මයික් එක දුන්නා නේද දෙතුන් පාරක්. දීලා මම බැලුවා මේ හිර කරන්න බෑ.
Like even anyone who had just come for the mass face practicals would have easily passed the exam because everything you said was there. The way that you explained the dengue in the emergency class. In that sense, I really wish I had come for theory.
So first of all, thank you for joining Vimukthi Malli, and congratulations for you passing your ERPM exam. So those who don't know Vimukthi, this is ERPM merit number 1 in 2025 exam cycle, which is bit special because this is the first time they conduct a new format theory papers as well as OSCEs. So only giving out heartfelt wishes for your achievement. All right. So I know Ruwanka sir is eagerly waiting to ask you questions about regarding pediatrics. Very much, Ruwanka sir, over to you.
Hello, sir.
Hi Sudhira, hi Vimukthi sir, how are you? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wow, very nice to hear you have become more fair and handsome and nice. Now you joined my OSCEs also. Now can you tell me, like, probably like you must have felt like the paper classes are made have like kind of a different. So what do you think? Can you tell me about how did you experience about the paper classes and how it affected your these theory paper?
So like when you did the paper classes, like I don't know, willingly or unwillingly, you like you covered the theory part also, right? Like you went in deep in, and so it was like quite helpful. I think I unintentionally covered theory through those classes too, because rather than you just giving the answer and explaining it very briefly, you went very deep and basically explained everything in and out, right? And for my OSCE, I joined your short cases, and then again when I went through the short cases, I realized again unintentionally I had a good knowledge for the long cases too. So because I did not have time, I couldn't watch the long cases. But I think through the short cases, I covered a lot of the knowledge which I required for my complete OSCE preparation.
What about the emergencies and the practicals?
Emergencies I did, sir, yeah. So for the OSCEs, what I did was the emergencies and the short cases. That's all I had time for. And so, and then I joined the sessions in LRH that you organized, and the mass OSCE practical. And I think it consolidated everything, and I was much confident going for the exam.
So you had the Colombo station, right?
Colombo station.
The short cases, what did you got? Is it the tetralogy of Fallot one or these biliary atresia one?
Biliary atresia.
So were you able to see during your mass mix practical, and was it helpful?
Yes, sir. Like basically everything you said was there. So like in the sense, like even anyone who had just come for the mass mix practicals would have easily passed the exam because everything you said was there. I don't think anything. Yeah.
So how about these emergency?
Emergency, I got dengue hemorrhagic fever. So yeah, so did that in the emergencies very thoroughly, and it was automatically covered. And the thing is, even when I was studying for medicine, the dengue guidelines, I was referring to your note and looking through the dengue guideline and comparing the both and studying. And I felt like that was a very, like I've been to other dengue classes, especially I had to go for dengue classes too. Since in USMLE we don't go in that depth, right? Because it's not a common disease there. So I had to go and see the dengue management, and I haven't seen anything come close to the way that you explain the dengue in the emergency class. In that sense, I really wish I had come for theory, at least for that part. So I wish, like maybe if I had time, I would definitely join that.
The emergency and the long case, you asked some questions, and it was like, I noticed that those are very standard questions. I asked some questions randomly, like there was a few students are there, like I thought of like should ask some questions, and I thought they will not give the answers. පැත්තකට වෙලා ඉන්න ඇති මෙහෙමයි කියලා. ඊට පස්සේ අහන් යද්දි මං අහන් ගියාම මයික් එක like I was shocked. මං හිතේ හිර කරන්න බැලුවේ. But I couldn't. Hope you can read. Why හිර කරන්න මයික් එක දුන්නේ නේද දෙපාරක්. ඊළඟ මම බැලුවා මේ හිර කරන්න බෑනේ. මමත් ඊට පස්සේ මයික් එක අරන් මේ මොකද මේ I asked some advanced questions, but you were able to give answers for all those advanced ones. That time I noticed that you are a smart guy. Like most of students actually, like the very last moment they get severe unnecessary anxiety.
Yes, sir. Because
you must have noticed, like even lot of students who are very smart in this our OSCE class, but sometimes they couldn't achieve that much good rank. The reason is when they told after the exams they were quite anxious just before the exams, and some other people were calming them. So what do you think? How did you overcome, and What do
So
you think?
think it is just some random mock exam that you're gonna take, right? So like, yes, it is a big exam, but at the same time, it's not the end of the world, right? So it's one exam that we'll take in our life, right? So we have taken much harder exams than this before, and we will take much harder exams after this. So I feel like it's just a part of the process. So if you take too much into your head, too much stress into your head and think more than what it is, it's useless and it will negatively affect you. Exam day is just another random exam, mock exam that you're going to do. Go sit, mark the answers, and just come, rather than like trying to overthink it and overthink about the importance of the exam.
Your advice is going to be very helpful for students, right, for the near future, and as well as for all the juniors as well.
To add some things, like even though these are advices, like it is very individualized, right, sir? The pathway that I took. So
Exactly.
even though they might be very bad advice to people who are taking a very different approach to the exam. So this is what worked for me, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it will work for someone else, right? So it could be very,
Exactly.
very bad advice for someone else. So I think everyone should have a fair assessment,
Unique.
yeah, about themselves and what stage they are at their journey, and then have an individualized plan. So I don't think there's one set way to pass an exam, one set way to basically for life, right? So it is a very individualized thing, self-assess and move on, so everyone can do it.
So basically, I know it's not pediatrics is not that much easy, but
It's relative, right? I'm saying relatively to medicine and surgery.
if you work properly and if you learn the facts correctly and if you work properly, it's gonna be easy, right? Because I noticed when you are talking, like you also have a lot of talents. You can your language skills and everything, the confidence, those things matters a lot. So, what do you think? Finally, pediatrics is easy, right? I actually didn't know that you joined with Yanushka also. That's really nice to hear. So he's actually one of my friend also faculty. You will definitely have a bright future, right? And definitely you have the good genes also. No? Really happy Vimukti about sharing your experiences and everything. Wishing you all the best and continue this calmness and enjoy your internship. And
Thank you.
definitely you can. And wishing you all the best, Vimukti.
Thank you, sir. Have a good night.